The neighborhood is like full of like artists that follow like very different disciplines, but at the same time it doesn't feel like a competition in Born, at least in Born, because there's this sense of community. And it doesn't matter if you're from Barcelona or if you're like from another country and you're living in Barcelona. It feels like there is this little sense of community where people help each other to grow, to find their goal, to find like a philosophy of a gallery or project. So from that side, I would say, of course, like if we want to grow bigger and international, we have a lot of competence because there is many big galleries in Barcelona, very well known, that host like very important artists. But however, it doesn't feel like like another field that is not related to art. You know, like there is this sense of competition. I don't feel it here.
Hi everyone. This is like I'm so excited to be doing this interview because I'm in this very, very interesting, quaint gallery in the hub of Barcelona. And it's just before I introduce my two guests, I just wanted to say here that I think it may have been a couple of months ago that I was just walking past and I got so curious with the name and what I saw inside the gallery that I just walked in. And then what I learned, I actually ended up buying something from here because it's absolutely fascinating, and I'm sure you're going to love what you see and what you hear. So let me make an introduction. I have here Marino and I have Jalal, and they are basically collaborating and they do very, very different dynamic things, and today we're going to talk about it. So let me start with, firstly, thank you for joining me, and thank you for allowing me to come into this really, really very eclectic space, and I really appreciate that. So let me start with you, Marino. So you are, I think, you're a magician when it comes to handmade lamps. And I just wanted to understand from you, when did you get the idea of actually creating these lamps?
I went to see an exhibition from Amstel Kiefer in the Guggenheim from Bilbao.
So Bilbao is like up north in the Basque region.
In Spain.
Correct, yes.
Guggenheim from Bilbao.
Yeah.
And I saw the Richard Serra.
You saw the
sculptures from from Richard Serra.
Okay.
And I think I start to inspire for the forms, the wood in her sculptures, and
the base.
The base is from the Oteiza. Oteiza. It's another sculpture, Basque.
Again, from the Basque.
Yeah.
So basically, your inspiration came from the Basque region.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And
I start to make with my hands and with machines in there.
And so are you an artist? I mean, this is clearly an art, but are you an artist who did paintings in the past, or this is really your
for
passion?
The sculptures, for the lamps, only this artist. After I like the Pollock, and I started painting. Kiefer too, I like it.
You started to create. You tried and you started to create. Okay. And what kind of influence I know, so your influence is mainly from the Basque, right, region. But what about Barcelona? Are you originally from here?
Yeah.
Okay.
I live in Barcelona 14 years ago. And
14 or 40?
40.
40.
No.
No, 14. Okay.
I'm sorry.
14.
No.
40.
40.
Ah, vale.
40.
Okay. 40. Okay.
Sorry for my...
No, it's fine.
40 years, and I came here to make a photographer study, and after I make the interiorism, lights.
And then that's how your journey began. Okay, interesting. Okay, so Jalal, how long have you been in Barcelona for?
I was born here.
Okay.
I'm originally from Morocco, but I was born here. I lived abroad, but I came back a couple of years ago.
Yes. And did you study art, or is it something that just came to you naturally and something that you were passionate about?
I think it's more the second option, because I didn't study art itself. I mean, I went to an artistic bachelor, but I didn't make myself a professional in the field. I just had it as a hobby that helped me to express and take out some thoughts or emotions. And basically, yeah, I saw it as a hobby up until the moment I discovered this gallery.
Ah, so this gallery, my understanding is that it's very new, yes?
Yeah, I mean, new, it's almost a year.
It's almost a year, so it's new, okay.
Yeah.
And so what is the kind of art that, and I'm sure there is a display of your art in the gallery as well.
Mm-hmm.
So what is the kind of art that you are involved in, and what is the texture? Is there a theme behind your art?
I think personally I like abstract art. Okay. It's also like one of the styles of the gallery here in Dim Light. But at the same time, I think I don't have a clear style or, let's say, a branch of art that I follow. I like painting, I like photography as well, but the part that I enjoy the most is like connecting with people and expressing how I feel, or seeing the ideas of a person that sees my paintings. This is for me the most enjoyable part, let's say.
Yeah, absolutely. And what gave, also the name of the gallery is quite interesting. It's called Dim Light BCN as in Barcelona.
Yeah.
So what kind of gave you the idea to name it what you did, and to actually start the gallery?
Dim Light is the luz tenue in Spain, and I like the lights like dim light.
Dim. And maybe
and BCN,
low lights,
BCN.
Low lights, yeah?
Like tenue, it's like more like warm lights.
Warm lights.
Warm.
Yes.
Oh, okay, got it. Yeah,
Yes,
yeah, okay. So that's why you came up with the idea.
Yeah, I would.
So the area where you are is very, it's more like the old part of Barcelona. And I have seen a number of galleries, a number of artists who have their little studios in the bylanes of the area, which is called Little Bourne. What kind of competition is there? And how do you consider yourself to be unique and different? So what's your USP?
Competition.
Other artists, other galleries.
We don't have the competition. We are unique.
Why are you unique? That's what I want to know.
¿Por qué?
Why?
Why?
¿Por qué is
Because it's seriously. Because it's very different. With the lamps, it's unique piece.
And is there no one else in?
No, there is a lot of galleries.
No, galleries, but people who
with another time of the
But handmade lamps, no one
No
really.
lamps.
Not much. I mean, the neighborhood is like full of like artists that follow like very different disciplines. But at the same time, it doesn't feel like a competition in Born, at least in Born, because there's this sense of community. And it doesn't matter if you're from Barcelona or if you're like from another country and you're living in Barcelona. It feels like there is this little sense of community where people help each other to grow, to find their goal, to find like a philosophy of a gallery or project. So from that side, I would say, of course, like if we want to grow bigger and international, we have a lot of competence because there is many big galleries in Barcelona, very well known, that host like very important artists. But however, it doesn't feel like in like another field that is not related to art. You know, like there is this sense of competition. I don't feel it here.
You don't feel it. Okay, which is good because I think your point about it being a sense of community is so important, and the fact that you are able to help each other, learn from each other. I think that's what art is a very collaborative creation, correct? And I feel that it's great to hear that there is no one's like competing with the other, so which is really, really good. I'm curious about your lamps. So how do you because I can see that every lamp has a different shape. So especially both the base and the entire lamp. So how do you come up with the idea? What is the inspiration? And how long does it take you? Because every single lamp here is handmade. So how long does it take you in your workshop to create one lamp?
It's difficult to say this because sometimes it's casualty because I double the wood, but sometimes the wood is hard, and another times it's I make it with the water, hot water, and it's casualty.
It doesn't. Okay, but where do you source your wood from? Where do you get the wood from?
From here it's like Fuyola. I don't.
What is that?
Is it Fuyola is una tienda?
No, la madera. What kind of wood?
Yeah, like the ocumen, no? Ocumen is the kind of wood, but it's from Spain, no?
From Spain.
From Spain, but
ocumen
is
from Africa. But there is here.
Okay, so you source it from here.
I buy it here.
Because then you also have to treat the wood so that there are no termites or anything in it, right?
Yes.
Yeah. And it's very delicate.
It's very,
So which is why there is a
bulk.
Yeah,
because you make it like this and be careful.
You have to
day
be careful.
After day.
And so how many days does it take before it becomes like perfect?
10 days.
10 days.
More or less.
Okay.
Painting and barnizar.
Varnish.
And protection.
And can you tell me a little bit about this space? Because it's like, we will walk around and have a look, but it's not a big space, but it's got that old, it's like an original building or original space with the brick walls, a typical Barcelona from the times before, right?
Yeah.
So how did you actually, and why did you decide to take this space? What was the reason for that?
It's a space that Marino had at the beginning.
Yeah, I make this everything.
Oh, you handmade
Yeah.
all the shelves and everything.
Yeah,
Interesting.
it was empty, but like, at the beginning it was not used as a gallery, but then with the goal of like building a new project and so on, like Marino started the project and started to paint and display some lamps and some paintings.
Painting
The floor,
floor.
which is so interesting.
Yeah, the floor is amazing.
Amazing, yeah. And I feel, and also, you've tried to create, like on the top, the glass. You painted that as well. Why fish? Why fish?
Fish.
Why?
I like the fish.
Okay.
Real fish. I get one there, and I have in my house.
Okay.
Fish, a little fish.
You have like an aquarium.
Yeah, exactly. Aquarium.
Okay.
I like it.
Okay. So what is the vision of Dim Light? Let's say the next 5
steps.
years. Yeah.
Basically, it's a space where we create both sculptures, lamps, or paintings. But we also like now including the photography.
Are you including photography as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
This one is a photography.
Okay.
Yeah, because Marino was like a photo artist when he was like younger and studying and stuff.
I have a study from photography.
You studied photography. Okay.
And that's a little bit like the project is like basically like trying to be different from what is in the neighborhood, like maintaining this like uniqueness. And also like very open for any suggestions from artists.
Like videos or mapping videos.
Okay.
Yeah. Also like we hosted like some exhibitions. We lent the space sometimes for other artists, but basically what we want is like to find like our like how would you say it, like the discussion.
You're asking.
Yeah, asking
someone who
Marina
doesn't
now.
speak English.
How do you say our speech? Sorry. Like to find our speech, como nuestra
Not
filosofía.
speech. Okay, I see what you mean.
Sí.
Your philosophy.
Yes.
And okay. Yeah, no, interesting.
Our manifesto.
Your manifesto.
Exactly.
Perfect. Perfect. Yeah, do you have anything else to say, Marina?
No, we are investigating all day.
Yes.
I like the experiment, new things and new painters, mix the
different kinds
of
materials.
I think that's what basically is keeping the flow and the energy very positive.
Yeah.
Because Marino is like a very open person and like you can just have an idea, wanted to try it, and then you just try it. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But we had an experience, you know.
No, absolutely.
And you're closer to your.
And that's life as well, right?
Exactly. So it's a life practice.
It's a life practice which you sort of incorporate into your gallery. I absolutely love it. I'm a big fan of the lamp, one of the lamps which I now very proudly display in my home, and I think it's a great concept, great idea, and I can sense a collaboration between both of you, which looks like very positive, and the energy that even though there's no air conditioning and it's summer and it's really, really hot in Barcelona, but it doesn't matter, because I think what really is important is the connection. And I really appreciate the fact that you are for you, I think art is a language which transcends all kinds of it basically, you don't need words, right? And I can see that there is art, there's photography, there are lamps, so it's like a very harmonious kind of gallery, and I'm really happy that I stumbled on it, because if I hadn't, then I would not have had an opportunity to chat with both of you. So thank you so much. Really appreciate this, and and good luck, and I'm sure things are going to go really well. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
So hi, I mean, like I'm on this street. It's a part of Elborn, and as you can see, it's got like really narrow lanes, and lots of little galleries and shops and cafes, and this is just like one tiny street out of all the streets. And I am in front of Dim Light BCN, which is this very eclectic gallery, and I've just finished interviewing Jalal and Marino, who are collaborators of this gallery, and I'm just going to take you on a walk through. So as you can see, this is some of the art which is displayed, and I understand that Marino, as he says in the interview, is also a photographer, as was Jalal. So there are some photographs, and then the highlight of the gallery is, I'm starting with one lamp, but look at the amazing handmade lamps. And here, I don't know what Jalal and Marino are doing. Can you say hi into the camera?
Hi.
Okay, so what are you doing right now?
We're just adding like one more painting to the collection.
To the collection?
Yes.
Okay, great. Okay, so I'm just going to do a quick walk around, a little more. And can you have a look at these lamps? Aren't they absolutely spectacular? Every single lamp is different, has its own identity, and look at this one here. So here are some of the lamps, and look at this one. I mean, every lamp is so unique and different. I absolutely love it. And I hope whenever you come to Barcelona, you definitely, whoever it is who's watching and listening in, please do visit Dim Light, because Marino and Jalal are like awesome people, and I'm sure they'll give you a unique experience, and you'll probably be packing a lamp and taking it back home with you. So this is Dim Light BCN.